A spin-off of the Addams Family would always be welcomed, and it's not surprising that Wednesday, the oldest child, received particular treatment. In the Barry Sonnenfeld films, Christina Ricci's menacing, captivating performance made the firstborn Addams a cultural figure, and when the series was animated in 2019, Wednesday was once more the main character. Our fave-mo is the focus of a new Netflix mystery series. As promised, Wednesday delivers a generous dose of the bizarre and amazing, along with some stylish monochrome ensembles and unforgettable dance movements, as it explores the mind of maybe the most enigmatic Addams in her search to learn who is maiming and killing the people of Jericho. Naturally, after the series' conclusion, we started looking for hints about what might happen next, much like Wednesday. Fans had to speculate as to who sent the mysterious text in Wednesday's last Season 1 episode, but we'll need more than just guesswork to quench our curiosity. Another season is the easiest fix, but will there be one? Here's everything we know about Wednesday Season 2 in this video. Wednesday Season 2 release date. When's it back? Hallelujah. After 10 miserable weeks, Netflix finally announced that a second season is coming. During a montage of Season 1 clips and videos from fan gatherings, Jenna Ortega, who plays Wednesday, says, "Over the past several weeks, I've been hunted, tormented, and duplicated millions of times across the internet. It has truly been torturous. I'm grateful." Netflix declared, more agony is coming, to the tune of Lady Gaga's Bloody Mary, the dub that TikTok's Wednesday zealots have decided to utilize in their dancing odes to the Cramps' original Goo Goo Muck. For Season 2, the global phenomenon will return. Beyond the Season 2 announcement, there were no other specifics at the time. But since then, there have been some changes. Michael Douglas and Catherine Zeta-Jones acknowledged the upcoming Netflix comeback of the series while attending the Formula One Spanish Grand Prix in June. In an interview with Martin Brundle on the Sky Sports F1 Grid Walk, Michael stated that while he is now taking a vacation from acting, Catherine starts on the second year of Wednesday. That's this autumn, while Catherine added that it is anticipated to premiere on Netflix at the end of the year. Wednesday co-creator Miles Miller recently stated in an interview with Netflix's TUDUM, "It's been fantastic to produce a show that has connected with people all across the world. I'm excited to get on with Wednesday's grueling Season 2 adventure. We can't wait to explore the weird, eerie world of Nevermore in yet another season. We only need to confirm that Wednesday didn't empty the pool first." The success of the program is encouraging and exciting to see how much engagement there is, said Netflix's head of US and Canada scripted series, Peter Friedlander, to Variety. How eager viewers are to see these shows through to the end and then discuss them. Engagement. We are putting all of our energy into that. It's not just the dance, it's people getting dressed up, buying makeup, and trying to look like Wednesday Addams, he explained. For me, the resurgence is something that has existed in the culture for a very long time, but never to this degree. We wish to investigate it and determine why this occurrence exists. Where Wednesday Season 2 would air was the subject of numerous rumors. Following Amazon's acquisition with Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer, the production firm that creates Wednesday for Netflix, there have been murmurs in the industry that the second release may not be on Netflix but rather on Prime Video. But as we said at the time, we now realize that was nonsense. Wednesday Season 2 cast, who will be coming back? It comes as no surprise that Ortega is reprising her role as part of the announcement, since it is inconceivable that Wednesday and her right-hand man thing will not return for Season 2. Wednesday's almost relationship Percy Hines White's character Xavier Thorpe is most likely to return for Season 2 as well. The unfortunate guy could actually have a chance now that Tyler is out of the picture after being rejected but not forgotten. Or is he not? The sort of boyfriend turned villain that was Wednesday was imprisoned when we last saw him. But something tells us that the guttural growl he let out at the end of Season 1 might be the beginning of a breakout. If that's the case, Hunter Doohan resuming his Hyde persona for Season 2 is something we absolutely anticipate. In June, Catherine Zeta-Jones formally declared her intention to reprise her role as Morticia Addams, and we anticipate the following actors to complete the Wednesday Season 2 cast. Emma Myers as Enid Sinclair, Joy Sunday as Bianca Barclay, George Farmer as Ajax Pertropolis, Naomi J. Agawa as Yoko Tanaka, Jamie McShane as Sheriff Donovan Galpin, Louis Guzman as Gomez Adams, Isaac Ordonez as Pugsley Adams, Fred Armisen as Uncle Fester. Since Christina Ricci's greasy Ms. Thornhill didn't exactly achieve her goals in Season 1, she might make a possible comeback. In reality, the supposedly kind teacher was working with the Hyde to target the outcasts. Anything is possible at Nevermore, albeit she was finally vanquished by a swarm of Eugene's irate bees and a boot to the face from Wednesday. After all, Ricci expressed her enthusiasm for a prospective comeback when questioned about it while speaking to Entertainment Tonight on the red carpet for Yellow Jackets Season 2. Obviously, if she has the opportunity, she stated, "I don't think I'm permitted to comment," adding, "On my end, the door is open." Marilyn was a lot of fun to play with. Playing the bad guy is always so much fun. Larissa Weems, a character created by Gwendoline Christie, may have bitten off more than she could chew, yet there was something murky about her demise. She could possibly come back. After all, resurrections do occur in this world, and her overall narrative arc did seem to be considerably condensed. Christie herself even admitted as much to Digital Spy, saying, "We haven't seen her buried." have we? I had the impression that Larissa Weems wouldn't be all that ready to entertain or be controlled by anything as banal as death. Curious, however, considering that Christy also stars in The Sandman, which has been renewed for a second season, there may be scheduling difficulties. We need both Christie's portrayals of Weems and Lucifer, and we can only hope that this isn't the case. However, poor Dr. Kinbot's end was not as uncertain. Ricky Lindholm's character is unlikely to have survived the Hyde attack after being slashed and gashed. Thus he or she won't likely return for Season 2. Wednesday Season 2 plot, what will happen? The character of Wednesday's werewolf roommate Enid Sinclair, played by Emma Myers, said in a January 2023 interview with Variety that anything is possible in the show. According to Myers, we haven't really discussed direction at all, so I don't really know what the game plan is for anything. In contrast, Myers stated that she had different expectations for Season 2 in response to those who were shipping Wednesday and Enid. She remarked, "As far as Wednesday's love interests go, I feel like she ought to take her season of singleness, at least for a second season. She has to take a break for a while because she just had a major incident involving her men. If I had gone through that, I wouldn't want to date anyone." What about the remaining course of the plot? Loose strings were suggested, and boy, were they left flying in the wind. Despite her predilection for misery, she didn't appear to relish Wednesday's revelation that her boyfriend was the monster terrorizing Nevermore. He was being controlled by Ms. Thornhill, a teacher favorite who was revealed to be a spiteful normie with a vendetta against the outcasts, adding another layer of betrayal to the situation. We don't think Tyler will remain Ms. Thornhill's pet, but we're virtually positive he escaped, and the likelihood that he'll reappear in Wednesday's life is significantly higher. But it's still unclear whether they'll be your friend, lover, or enemy. Hunter Doohan, who plays Tyler, undoubtedly has his own ideas for Tyler's future. Doohan told Digital Spy in an exclusive interview that he was positive Tyler was able to escape the law. "I believe he managed to flee in the end. I was very happy to see that when I read it on the page. I was yelling at you, 'Come on, don't be dead,'" he recalled. Doohan's comment on Tyler's Season 1 arc does provide some insight as to which Tyler we might see in Season 2. Doohan added, "I think Miss Thornhill was controlling him. Then he needed to manipulate Wednesday to carry out their strategy, and I believe he accomplished so successfully. If he was genuinely being duped, it might indicate that he has a chance of redemption, but only if he can escape Miss Thornhill's grip. However, there can be additional baddies to watch out for." The episode occasionally alluded to the menacing existence of the Morning Songs, a cult-like organization led by Bianca's seductive mother and capable of recruiting new members. In order to make their case more compellingly, Bianca's mother forced her into agreeing to go with them. In Wednesday Season 2, there is definitely room and potential to make the Morning Songs the primary antagonist. Observe this space. The identity of the mysterious texter is one matter that needs to be clarified. Shortly after Xavier gives Wednesday a brand new phone, she gets a mysterious, ominous text message with self-portrait images. Who sent it? That is unknown, but it sounds exactly like the kind of threat that would set Wednesday's soul ablaze. Additionally, it's something that will undoubtedly help launch a Season 2 tale. The showrunners also discussed their desire to go deeper into the dynamics of the Addams family in an interview with TV Line. They said, "We felt like we only skimmed the surface with those characters, and the performers are so fantastic in those parts. Catherine is an iconic Morticia, in my opinion." The show also depends on the friendship between Wednesday and Morticia, and it's significant that Wednesday is attempting to follow her own path apart from the family. Just don't anticipate Wednesday Season 2 to tie up the story. For us, it's always looking towards the future, and when we sit down to create a show, it's looking at multiple seasons. Ideally, showrunner Miles Miller said. That's never expected, but it represents the hope that the show will be a success. Therefore, you always plan out the prospective storylines for the characters for at least 3 or 4 seasons. It may develop and alter. Frequently, you want to see which cast members or characters stand out and who you enjoy for. You should therefore keep it flexible and natural enough to adapt it and develop. But we do have a very good idea of what we want to do in the coming seasons. Wednesday Season 2 trailer, when can I watch it? Sigh, we have a long wait ahead of us, but if Wednesday's tenacious probe has taught us anything, it is that perseverance will pay off. Keep monitoring NovoFlix since we will, of course, be on top of all the most recent Wednesday changes. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.